Hi guys, welcome back to another week of science exploration. I hope you guys are ready. To all the scientists out there, I was so blown away by your participation in the food chains and food web activity. So I looked at the Flipgrid submissions and I saw some great stuff. I saw people creating pictures of food webs and food chains. I saw some people actually creating like storyboards and using digital images to create their food webs and food chains. And I also saw a few people created actually like mini movies of food webs and food chains. So I want to give a shout out to those people. Brooke K from Holton, Maddie J from Westover, Ben B, not sure what school. It's Sam, I'm not sure what school he's from either. Steffi M from JB Fisher, Jalea T from Holton, and Thaddeus R. Great job, and I hope to see some more submissions this week. I hope to be able to shout some more people out this week. And you should have seen the actual shout out in Thursday's newsletter from Superintendent Cameras. So if you didn't, you might want to go back to Thursday and check it out. All right, so I'm going to share my screen with you. And this week we are going to be talking about soil. And I know you probably talked about soil last week. So last week you guys talked about renewable and non-renewable resources. And I'm sure that soil came up as one of the natural resources that we have on Earth. But it's a resource that is really important and we need to take a little bit better care of. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you and we're going to get started. All right, so I'm on the lesson plan for the week, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on YouTube and we're going to watch this time-lapse video of soil, and we're looking at forest soil. And if you'd like to go back to this afterwards, you can. But what I would like you to do while we're watching this is to go to the observation journal. You can either print it out or you can just do this digitally on your computer. All you have to do is go to File and make a copy. That's all you have to do. So again, once I open it up, I go to File, make a copy, and it will allow you to make your own copy and you can save it. And then you can actually type in the document. So I'm gonna scroll down, and what you should be doing while we're watching this video is writing, what are some of the things you're seeing? You can jot down maybe 2 or 3 things. What are some of the things that you're thinking, or what's going on? What do you think is going on in the video while you're watching it? And what does it make you wonder? What are you now thinking about because of what you've seen? So I'm going to go back to the video and we're going to get started. All right, so I'm gonna exit out of that. So now that you've watched the video, again, you should have some things you saw, some things that it made you think about, and maybe now is a good time to write down some of the things that you're wondering. And if you need to go back, again, you can go back and you can rewatch and write those things down. And I want you to think about what's happening in the video. Can you identify 3 organisms that might call this soil home? So could this soil be a habitat for any animals or any organisms? Think about that. And I want you to write those answers down in your journal as well. So what are those 3 organisms that might call soil its home? And then I want you to go to our next activity. The next activity is a mud painting activity. So if you go down to day 1, part 2, it's going to tell you about this activity we're going to do, which is painting with soil. Now, I've modified this a little bit, and I'm going to show you what I did. So I'm going to expand my screen and show you what I did. So here's what I have. I have a plate of soil that I collected from my yard. And I actually found like 3 different shades of soil. So this one is kind of in the middle. This is a lighter shade of soil, and this is kind of looks like clay maybe, and this is darker. And what I started to do, I actually sketched out a forest scene. I don't know if you can actually see this, but I started to use my soil to paint. So what I did was I just dipped my brush in some water and dipped it in my soil and began to paint my canvas with my soil. So hopefully by the next time we talk, you'll see a finished masterpiece here. That's the goal. All right, so I hope you have fun painting with soil today, and I will see you back here on day 2. Bye-bye.